Hey everybody, we're two chicks on a pod. Oh, you know what? You know who we haven't shouted out? Jenny! Jolie Muse, okay? If you need a spray tan, yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were doing that anymore.
I love Jenny.
No, I meant like in general, like shouting out people.
Oh, I just
There's like a few Jennies in our life, so I was like, which one?
No, every once in a while, I just think of someone that I want to say that person exists, and go use her services.
Yeah, she's got strip lashes and spray tanning, and she does makeup, and
yeah, she's a really good makeup artist.
She's a very nice lady.
She's so nice, and she has a really, really cute dog that I like watching. So Remy loves her dog. So yeah, so Jolie Muse, we'll take her.
And her Instagram name, I always get her name mixed up with her Instagram name. Like, I always forget that her name is Jenny, not Jolie.
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget her name's Jenny, because the first time somebody texted me about her, somebody said, oh, my friend Jenny does makeup. But the way that they spelt it, I was like, the fuck does that say? Because her name is spelled like Djenie.
Yeah.
And so I was like, is that even a real person? But I think she's from like Montreal. Like she's very French. She's got this smooth, like I love watching her Instagram stories just because I like listening to her talk. Like I don't really get spray tans anymore because the reason I don't get spray tans is because I have psoriasis, and when I get a spray tan, my psoriasis stays bright white, and then my body is tanned, and I look spotted, and I don't like it, and so I stopped getting them from her, but they look really good, and they make you really glow, and I always felt really good, like, I feel like they made my face look really nice, so.
Well, it evens out, so, like, the trouble that I have with my skin is I have very red skin. Like, my face gets flushed very, very easy. Like, if I'm happy, it's red. If I'm angry, it's red. If I'm exercising, it's red. Sad, it's red. Anything, like, unless I'm just, like, in a complete neutral state, face is red.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about. Like, have you always had that?
Like, as long as I can...
Because, like, I guess, like, back in the day, like,
we wore makeup all the time.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we used to never not wear makeup, and now we, like, not wear makeup lots, so...
Sometimes I wonder if it's, like, a little bit of, like, rosacea or something like that, which is something that I could probably, like, look up at, like, certain diets and stuff to help with it, but, I mean, at the end of the day, is a flushed face really that bad of a thing? Like, is it hurting me?
No. It, like, to me, you just always look, like, blushy glowing, you know what I mean? Like, I know you see it, like, in a negative way, but I think it's cute.
Glowing. Yeah, because, like, everybody comes to me, oh, did you get sunburn? Are you windburn? What's wrong with your face?
You
like,
know,
shut the fuck up.
Those people. You know, when I used to, like, my psoriasis is bad in my eyebrows, but when it was really bad when I was young, it used to be, like, all down here, and people would come up to me and be like, were you in a fire? Are those like burns or and
like,
you know,
why?
You know what though?
I guess no. I would rather this person for just being straight up and asking about it, but like
after years, I would rather somebody ask me because it makes me honestly uncomfortable. Because recently,
I just look at you and you're like, "Can I help you?"
So some people came down from Calgary to our work, and they kept staring at it. They kept staring at my elbows. And, like, I'm not even joking. Like, I would be talking to her, and I would have my thing on, and then I would be like this, and she would always be looking at my fucking elbows, and I'm like, just ask, man. Just ask. Like, I would much rather you ask me.
You should just been like, yeah, it's psoriasis. You want to take a picture so you can show other people, or what?
Oh, man. Like,
so you can learn about it?
It makes me so, like, I was like, she's gonna ask. She's gonna ask. And she never did. She was there for a week, didn't ask me once. And like that's kind of like whatever, like I guess it's respectful to not ask, but at the same time, me personally, I would rather you just be like,
But why do we make that like a standard to like not ask, I guess? Because like without asking, you don't learn. And then you assume, and assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
And so in my mind, like when people stare at it, and don't ask, then I imagine they walk away and go, do you see what's on her fucking elbows? Like, and that's way worse to me. That's way worse.
You know, I guess what I was going with, like, yeah, when you think of it that way. But, like, if you have, like, a giant pimple on your face, like, I'm not going to come up to you. Well, I'm going to come up to you and be like, oh, bro, you're breaking out bad.
Well. Just keep talking.
Is it recording?
No, it's not, but I can put a thing in the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just keep the audio.
Yeah,
So like if you have a giant pimple on your face, like I don't go up to like people that I'm not super close with and like point out their fucking pimples. So like why are you pointing out my red fucking nose? Like maybe I was crying, you don't know?
Yeah.
And now I have to awkwardly explain to you why I was bawling. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't cry very often, but
and, like, I guess, to me, a pimple's different, because, like, when you have a pimple, like, that's a fucking pimple. You know, like, certain people, you're like, whoa.
Right?
Like, and you can't not stare at it, right? So,
I am thinking of someone right now.
Me too! Me too!
You're like, what is on your face?
Yeah. Like, bro, you picked it that way too much.
Just leave it alone.
Like, I love ya, but don't touch your face ever again.
You put some life into that bitch.
Yeah, seriously.
That thing's got a mind of its own now.
And then it's like this shining sun in the middle of their face. And then I feel bad because I'm like, I don't want to be staring, but yeah, it's like taking over. So I feel like we should just continue talking about really gross, embarrassing stuff. Because we've been meaning to talk about that. We kind of dived into it on the hair and poop episode a while back, but the bodily functions, but there's way more bodily functions we could talk about.
Speaking of hair.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be good, you guys.
You ever get like your head hair in your butt crack?
Yes! Every time.
Like, these are, like, things that, like, I feel like some people are so embarrassed to talk about, and it's just so funny to me. Like, when I shower and wash my hair, I literally have to, like, make sure that there's, like, no hair left in any of my crevices.
I do a purposeful sweep of all my cracks to make sure there's no hair.
There's nothing worse than getting out of the shower and being like, oh, there's a clump of hair right there.
But, like, you ever, like not check and then get out of the shower and then it's, like, everywhere?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, that's the worst, is when you get out and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Or, like, when you go to scratch your butt a little bit, and then all of a sudden, like, you pull out this big, long hair, and you're like, oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, and what about, like, butt crack hair in itself? Like, people get so weirded out about that kind of stuff, and it's like, man, I would love to, like, talk about, like, a dude, like, to a dude about it. Be like, are you staring at her butthole when you're doing this from behind? Are you?
Yeah, are you? Because, yeah. I mean, I assume they would be. Like, what else are they going to be looking at?
I don't know. That arch in your back? I don't know.
No. They're staring at your butthole. They're waiting. They're like...
But why? Like, anytime I don't know. Like, I guess men's are a little bit different because they're, like, way hairy. Like,
yeah.
I mean, our hair compared to, like, that kind of hair is, like, nil. But, like, anytime I see, like, a glimpse of a butthole because they, like, put their legs up in bed or something, it's like,
I know, it's scary.
Don't make eye contact.
It's scary. A man's butthole is a scary thing. Also, can we talk about the fact that I almost pooped my pants at Superstore?
Bro, like, I almost shit myself on the way to work the other day.
Oh my god, that was crazy. I have never felt that, like, urgently sick in so long. I don't even remember why. Do you? Like we were at Nutter's and then I was like, bro, they didn't have a public bathroom, and then we're walking around and I started to sweat a little bit and I was like,
I gotta go.
And then finally I was just like, okay, bro, we gotta get out of here. we gotta go. And then we were gonna go to Superstore anyway, so I like raced there like in traffic, and then yeah.
And let's just talk about like how unfortunate that was for you to have to go to the bathroom in Superstore, because that was it bad?
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, because anytime I've been in there, it's like I'd rather shit and piss myself at this point.
I mean, you always have to like flush the toilet before you go, because like nobody fucking flushes the toilet at Superstore. But like,
let's talk about that for a second. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why? Like, who goes to the bathroom and just goes meh?
Right? I don't know. But then, so listen, I'm gonna admit something right now, but like, so you ever go to the bathroom, but then you just keep sitting there for a long time on your phone or something, and then you're like, you've been done for a while, and then you like forget, and then you just walk away from it. Like, I don't know. I've done that once or twice, but
like,
not really.
I've like peed and jumped into the shower and forgot to like flush the toilet. But, like, I've never, like, taken a shit and forgot to flush.
Oh. Yeah, fair.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that. But funny story about poop is we went to my ex-stepdad's parents, so my ex-step-grandparents' wedding anniversary, and their 40th wedding anniversary and their 60th birthday. And there was a poop that just would not flush. It was just this little turd. I don't know who did it. But, like a handful of people went to the bathroom. I flushed it twice trying to get it down. My boyfriend flushed the toilet. It didn't go down. I seen multiple people go to the bathroom. I went in to pee before we left, and it was still freaking there. Like someone must have been eating hell amounts of fiber or something, and that thing had some float to it.
Oh my gosh. I have been there where it just won't go, and it's like, how many times do I have to flush? And then the person can like hear the flushing, and it's like, oh man.
I've never really had, like, I've had like plugged toilets and stuff, but I've never had like one tiny, like a tiny little turd that just like was like, yeet, I'm not going.
Have you never had a overflowing toilet situation?
Oh shit. So I used to have, well, I still have issues, but not those types of issues anymore, but I plugged the toilet at my dad's house once. I was like, oh, I'm not feeling well, I have to go to the washroom. And yeah, the toilet started overflowing, and so I'm hustling and bustling, and I think I might have squealed a little bit or yelled at myself a little bit or something, and all of a sudden my dad's at the door banging on it. Let me in. Here I am, plunging for my freaking life with my pants around my ankles, and my dad's trying to bang down the door, and it's overflowing the toilet. But you know what? Cal, you're the real MVP, because he went in and he cleaned it.
Oh, wow.
He's like, here, just get out of here.
Oh, wow.
And he just took care of it.
How old were you?
What? An adult.
You were an adult when you cleaned up your poop?
Well, like, the poop part went down. It was just water that was overflowing.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's not so bad then.
Like, the poop was, like, plugged down in the, like, squiggles in the pipes.
So I used to date this guy who ate like shit. Like he ate a lot. Like he would we would go to the buffet, he would eat 5 plates of food. Like he was a tank. He very skinny and unhealthy, but he was a tank. And he would have these massive poops, like footlongs, like the size of a fucking Subway sub. And I know that's TMI, but like it was disgusting. And I only know that because I would walk in on him not flushing it. Like this is when I was quite young. And he used to plug the toilet in his dad's basement that we lived in all the time. But there was carpet in this bathroom. Oh, and so one day, he plugged the toilet, whatever, he plunged it and it went away. And then I went in there and I just like peed or whatever. But then when I went to flush, it wouldn't go. And all of a sudden, all this shit started coming up. And it came up all over the place. And it was filled the bathroom floor. Filled it. Carpet floor with shit water. It was disgusting. And guess what? I was the only woman in that house, and I had to clean it all up. So.
No.
Yeah. He blamed me, even though I swear I didn't poop. I just brought up his old poop when I tried to flush it.
Ew,
So, yeah.
yucky.
It was the fucking worst. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah.
Did you...
What?
Excuse me. Did you see that Todd Ness skit about... so Todd Ness is a comedian out of Calgary. And he talks about how you can't go into a store and just buy Preparation H by itself.
I did see that.
That one was so funny. So speaking about like butt stuff, my ex used to have like these like chronic like hemorrhoid issues.
I feel for him, bro. I feel for you, bro. Anyway.
So yeah, and he would always make me go get the fucking ointment for him because of course I did all the grocery shopping and stuff. Mm-hmm. And
he's too embarrassed probably.
Yeah. And he would make me like get like an assortment. Like I had to get like the suppositories and like the cream, and I had to get 2 types of different cream, and it was just like Jesus Christ. Like it was like humiliating. It was like, I don't know, but like, why is that humiliating? I don't know, because you're just telling everybody that you have butt issues.
I feel like
it's like, might as well walk around with a sticker saying, I got butt problems.
Well, dude, lots of people have butt problems, and I bet you they don't fix it properly because there's no one to talk to about it. But like, I'll say, like, I've had hemorrhoids since I was like 18 years old. Like, it's just one of those things. I don't know what, but yeah. But like whenever I have like a bout of like bad hemorrhoids, whatever. Yeah, if I have to go to the store and get those things, I'll always like
stock up.
Like I'll get the suppositories, the cream, but I'll never just buy those. I gotta like, buy a salad and then a shirt and then and then just like throw the cream and the suppositories under the shirt and then like some chips and some pop. And then just kind of, and I remember the last time I did this, that's exactly what I did. And then they're like scanning it. They lift up the shirt and then see what's under, and they're like, then they just look at you because they're like, aw, like,
you can hide from your friends, but you can't hide from me.
You can't hide from the fucking cashier. Oh, yeah, Superstore cashiers get to know me better than anybody, for fuck's sake. Oh. Whatever.
That hemorrhoid story reminds me of something else too about my ex. So my ex had, so like how people get skin tags. I'm laughing like I'm so you know how people get skin tags, right?
Yeah.
So my ex was like, go to the pharmacy and get me skin tag remover. Well, all right. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you should probably go to the doctor about those, but all right. So he had skin tags. He had 2 or 3 skin tags on his fucking wee-wee. On his ween. And yeah, they weren't anything else because obviously I would have something else and I never got anything. And I've been tested multiple times since.
Yeah.
So, which is a reminder to get your STI checks done regularly. Should be doing them after every sexual partner. So anyways, he had these skin tags. I go to the pharmacy. There's a shit ton of different skin tag removers. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never had to remove a skin tag before, so I go to the pharmacist, and she's like, "Where is it?" And I said, it's on his penis." And I whispered to her, and, "Oh no, you can't put this on. You can't. He has to go to the doctor. I was like, "Well, that's what I told him, but he refuses to go to the doctor." "No, he has to go to the doctor." "All right." So I go back. "Why didn't you get it?" "Because she said, yeah, you need to go to the doctor." "No, I don't." So this motherfucker goes and takes a skin tag remover. He goes and buys it himself. Puts it on his fucking dick. And burns holes in his wiener. But it was a win for me because I couldn't stand that motherfucker at that point in my relationship. So it was like I don't have to sleep with you anymore card.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and it was gnarly, dude. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that mofo has scars on his dick from that to this day.
Dude,
like, they were scabbed. He put Band-Aids on them.
Any men listening are, like, grabbing themselves going, oh.
Yeah, don't put skin remover on your dick. Don't do anything to your dick. Go to the fucking doctor like a normal human being.
And with that, we love ya. Bye.